Hi everybody, this is Melanie and I have something I'd like to share with you, especially those of you who might be going through a difficult time or you're believing God for something and you're still looking to see that come to pass. I've been reading in the book of James in chapter 1 and I see a description of two different types of people. I see one who's described as complete and lacking nothing, and I see a description of someone who is doubting God and going back and forth like the waves of the sea. James says that person shouldn't believe that they're going to receive anything from God. And when I look at the two descriptions of the one who's not receiving anything compared to the one who's lacking nothing, I would rather be the one who's lacking nothing, and I think most of us would be. But in the rest of the chapter, James tells us that if we're going through a testing of our faith, we should be glad about it. Not glad necessarily about the suffering that we're going through, but we should be glad that we have this opportunity for our faith to produce a patience. And that patience is more than just the ability to wait on God. That patience is something that produces a steadfastness, an endurance, something where we're not going to let go of God and we're not going to let go of His promises. When we do that, patience causes us to become this complete person who's lacking nothing. And if we lack something, James says we should go to God who gives liberally and without reproach. Liberally because God isn't holding anything back from us. He's a generous, gracious God. He's a big and extravagant giver. Also, God gives without reproach. That word reproach meaning in the original language compared to juveniles or immature people who would tease and taunt each other. And God's saying, I'm not teasing you with my promises. I'm not taunting you. I'm not stringing you along, and I'm not manipulating you. God will not use us, take advantage of us, or abuse us in any way, shape, or form. The God that we serve is a God who wants us to believe that He will give to us generously, liberally, and without reproach. God is not just a promise maker. God is a promise keeper. So whatever it is that He has promised to you, continue to hold on. Continue to grow in your faith. Continue to believe God and to have that patience develop in you. Every person that I know that I consider to be strong in faith is someone who has been through some things. Somebody who has a story to tell, and they can tell you how God brought them through and how they became strong in their faith because they had some resistance. And so if you're going through something today and you would like prayer support, you can reach out to me. Find someone that you can talk to. You are not in this thing alone. You are not the same person you used to be. You're not the person you're going to be, but you are in a process of development. So find somebody you can walk this faith journey with that will encourage you and help you. We will definitely agree with you in prayer as well. And just continue to keep your eyes on the Lord, keep moving forward, and keep growing in Him. And God will be able to get glory through your life as you continue to look to Him. Be blessed.